bit of elapsed time. Raise your hand if you can. Actually, what I want you to do is I want you to think about elapsed time. What are we talking about when we're talking about? Put your hands down. I just want you to think. I just want you to think. Actually, put your hands on your head like this so I know that you're thinking. What is elapsed time? When we talk about elapsed time, what are we actually trying to find? Okay, when I say go, I want you to turn and talk, and I want you to tell your partner, the person sitting right next to you, what is elapsed time, and how do we find it? Thinking, and go. Clap once, clap twice, clap twice, clap once, half clap. Alright. If I can get a volunteer to raise your hand and tell me, what did you and your partner talk about? What is elapsed time? Let's start there. Amara.
I think elapsed time is how much time has passed.
How much time has passed? Boys. How much time has passed by? Very good. Anybody have an idea of how we find elapsed time? How do we find elapsed time? Stefan?
For example, she went to the store at school, she came back at 3. We supposed to find it, like, go to the hours of it. How many hours she did. Then go to minutes.
Good. 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 All right. So Stefan said we start by finding the amount. We start by finding the amount of hours that have passed, and then we find the amount of minutes. So sometimes when you're finding elapsed time, you're just going to be given a start time and an end time. Other times it'll be like a word problem, like Stefan shared. She went to the store at 2. She came back at 3. How much time passed? So let's just start with just if the times are given to us. What do you think ST stands for? I know some of you have seen that in 3rd grade. What do you think ST has stand for? Nyla?
Start time.
Marie, thank you for raising your hand. Nyla, what does it stand for? Start time. Okay, so if ST stands for start time, what do you think ET stands for? Thank you, Miracle, for raising your hand. End time. All right. So we're going to say that our start time, we're going to start with an easy one. We're going to say that our start time is 3:30 p.m. Now, can someone raise their hand and tell me what in the world does p.m. mean? What does p.m. mean? Tania?
PM means at night.
Yeah, in the afternoon, right? All right. So, starting at 3:30 p.m. and we're going to go until 7:45 p.m. All right. There are a lot of different ways to find elapsed time. And the way that I'm going to teach you right now is just one way. But for today, as we're practicing finding elapsed time, I would like you to use this way. And what you do is you draw what we call a timeline. A timeline. And at the start of our timeline, what do you think we have? Raise your hand. At the start of our timeline, what are we going to put? Lamont? Why? Because it's the start time. And at the end of our line, we're going to put what? Tanika? 7:45. Why? Yes, that's all right. Very good. Thank you, Michael. I should add PM here because there's going to be some situations that we have where it may go from AM to PM or PM to AM. Yes, Michael. All right. So, now, Stefan, can you remind me, what did we say we were going to start with? The minutes or the hours? Everyone, what are we going to start with? Hours! We're going to start with the hours. So, if we're counting by hours, what is our minutes going to be all the way through as we're counting by hours? Lamont? Is that what our start time minutes are? 30. Give me a 1 if you agree, a 2 if you disagree. Our minutes will count by 30 minutes as we're counting by our hours. 1 if you agree, 2 if you disagree.